homies, vatos y vatas, and children of all ages. Welcome back, and happy Friday. Throw one back for me later today, homies. Alright, check it out. For you today, I have a special movie from 1975, Holmes. Some of you might not know this, but I really like this video game. It's called Fallout. And it takes place in the post-apocalyptic world. You know, it's in the far future. It's like in 2185 or something like that. I don't remember. Don't hold me to it. I'm sorry, I'm not so deep in the lore. I just think it's a really cool game. But this movie right here has a lot of influence on that game. All right. So real quick, without further ado, let me show you this video, trailer, homies, and then we'll talk about it after the trailer, Holmes. All right, I'll see you in a minute, homie.
Magnificently inspired. Richard Eder of the New York Times says, brilliantly grotesque. The Austin Sun. This may be the best science fiction film ever made. A boy and his dog. A film that has become a cult legend.
Right now I'm hungry and I want to get laid.
That's what you always say.
You go find a chick and I'll hustle us up some food.
I can't do good work when I'm hungry.
You ain't pulling that crap on me again. And you can shove that part about how you lost the ability to hunt for food when you learned how to talk.
No food, no females.
After World War IV, your dog will tell you what to do. How to laugh. How to love. How and who to kill.
That stupid broad.
You're so funny when you're sexually frustrated.
Damn it. Now, when the hell am I going to nail her in there?
Simple. Stop shaking like a leaf and go do it.
If you continue to find the food for your dog, he will find you a woman. He is the only one who can.
Give him the girl.
We stay. Now, you got any helpful suggestions?
Yes, pull up your pants, Romeo.
In the future, your dog will tell you how to survive. Or you will die.
Our women can't get pregnant. Every once in a while, we need new blood.
Horse manure.
You mean you want me to knock up your broad?
Lack of respect, wrong attitude, failure to obey authority.
Oh, get the dramatic catch out of your voice and tell me how she's going to carry her share of the load up here. Tell me how we're going to fight
All right, okay, just don't hang her.
Harangue, not hang her.
I don't care whatever the hell it is. You just knock off the crap and we can forget the whole stinking...
Well, maybe we should, you simple, dumb putz.
What the hell's a putt? What's a putt? Is that something bad? I bet it is. It's something bad. Well, I'll tell you, you better watch your stinking mouth or I'm going to kick you in the butt.
If you can imagine an excuse for World War IV, you will understand a talking dog.
Try to get back as quick as I can. Will you wait?
For a while. Then over the hill. I'll miss you, Pig. I'll really miss you.
L.Q. Jones, A Boy and His Dog. A film that has become a legend by word of mouth. Rated R.
All right, Holmes, what'd you guys think of that trailer? So anyway, the movie we're talking about today is A Boy and His Dog. It came out in 1975. It was directed by L.Q. Jones. It stars Don Johnson as Vic, Tim McIntyre as the voice of Blood. The Blood is the dog, Holmes. And he can talk. Obviously, you learned that from the trailer, right? So anyway, and then you got Jason Robards as Lou Craddock and Susan Benton as Quilla June Holmes. All right, so it's the end of the world. World War IV happened in 2024. It only took 5 days, and that was just long enough for them to launch the last nukes out the tubes, homies. So, hey, enjoy it while you can. It's only a few years away. Anyway, so we're introduced to the main characters, which is Vic and Blood, you know. They're a boy and his dog, you know. Except this dog can talk to him in his head, you know. And they're basically trying to survive in a post-apocalyptic world, you know, but as always, everything that drives a man is sometimes not the smartest thing in the world, you know. And the need to release the seed can be a little bit dangerous and hazardous to your health. You know what I mean, homie? But so you start out with that kind of thing, but you go on and you see the way that, you gotta fight to survive, you gotta scavenge if you can, and it's just going along, and the characters, they end up going to go watch a movie because, in the future in the future post-apocalyptic world, you still need to have entertainment, and people, I guess, they put down their heat for a little bit, just long enough so they can enjoy a movie, and all it costs is a couple of cans of food. While doing this, the dog realized that there's a woman in the theater, so Vic and the dog kind of pursue this chick to this underground building. What I'm assuming is like a lot of movies that you see where, like, the land reclaims the cities. I imagine that's pretty much what's going on. You got like a lot of underground buildings now from the explosions or whatnot, or the wind blowing stuff up onto buildings, because it looks like a big old warehouse underground, So anyway, now this dude's worried because there's these things called screamers, which you never actually see in the movie. They describe them, and apparently these things glow. So back to my whole Fallout thing, I'm pretty sure these are glowing ones, or what they call in the game feral ghouls, even though you don't really see them, but they're dangerous. They're super dangerous. Everybody's afraid of these things, But then you also have the roamers, which I would equate with raiders, And anyway, so I'm not saying that this dude's much better than any of those people, because I mean, he's just trying to, take one over on a girl, I don't want to get too graphic, but you know what I mean. Except the girl is into it. And so they end up down there. They get trapped by a bunch of rovers who get chased off because he pretends to be a screamer until real screamers show up. So they gotta hide deep inside the this warehouse thing, in the boiler room, to get away from these creatures. All right. So anyway, those two are, doing their thing. The dog's pretty annoyed about it because he doesn't want to be stuck in the situation, So he takes off to go check it out. And then he's like, "Hey, Vic, I need to talk to you, homie. Like, this isn't cool, man. This is messing up the ratio. It's just supposed to be you and me. Now you want to throw in number 3 and he ain't having it." And the boy's like, "Well, I like her, because once again, dudes get dumb when it comes to women." So anyway, so he's like, "Nah, bro, she's cool, And she... So he goes to go talk to her, and she knocks him out and takes off, Well, it turns out that this woman's from a place called Down Under, which is basically a vault, from Fallout, There's only one way in. It's kind of hard to get in. You can't just break in. Although they talk about how certain vaults or undergrounds have been attacked by rovers. So anyway, so it's not impossible. Anyway. So the dog doesn't want the boy to go because he knows that if he goes, he's probably never going to come back, and they have a bond, they can't just, he can't live without this kid, and the kid's got the wrong thing on his mind. So he goes down under, leaves the dog behind, and then you get introduced to this whole underground society, and it's very, it's very Fallout, or Fallout's very this movie, because they got all kinds of crazy things going on. They got, they're like, basically, well, we've come to a biological bottleneck and our women can't have kids no more. Like I think it says it in the trailer, but, basically they're just trying to use this kid for his seed, And anyway, they end up escaping and gets back, and dog's hurt, and that's about as far as I'm going to go because I don't want to ruin the ending for you guys. But it's definitely worth a watch. It's really entertaining. You just got to get past the moralities of today, I suppose, and just kind of put that aside and just realize this is a work of fiction. Stop getting your panties in a bunch. All right? And just enjoy the movie for what it is. And then maybe you can see the similarities between this movie and the games, Fallout 1, 2, 3, 4, Fallout New Vegas, which is my personal favorite. You guys need to check that game out if you ever get a chance. But anyway, that's me done talking to you guys about this, rapping with you guys about this movie for today. I hope you enjoyed this I hope you enjoyed this video, homies, and I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. And why don't you hit that bell notification while you're at it, because help me out, bros. Anyway, that way you know whenever I upload a new video, all right? Because I'm trying to do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, okay? And we're trying to do Motorcycle Mondays and then movie reviews Wednesday and Friday. Unless something happens and we'll have to change it up, but I'll do my best not to. And like I said in my previous video, this is the beginning of my new Apocalypse series, where I'll be going over some of these movies. Some of them are going to be really obscure, kind of like this one and the last one. Some of them are going to be more mainstream, but I'm just going to kind of go through, do a real quick little timeline and stuff. Because like I said, I feel like this movie has... The previous movie inspired some movies. This movie has inspired some video games. And I think it's also inspired a little bit of Mad Max, I mean, I can't imagine they didn't see these movies or hear about them before they started making these, like the Mad Max movies, which is probably one of the most famous films in the genre of post-apocalypse world building. Anyway, I'm going way too long. So anyway, like I said, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. And hey, sharing is caring, homie. Share this video with your friends on all platforms you can, all right? Thanks for tuning in, guys. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Friday. I love to watch Firme, homes.